Bros before hoes. Why? Because
it's too easy. Easy Podcast. I'm here with Dominican Poppy. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Check us out.
Y'all. Next time we go live, just know it's gonna be game time.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be game time. Heads will roll, and screams and yells and everything that you can think of will be happening. But the next time we go live, it's gonna be game time, baby. It's gonna be NFL, NCAA. But for now, we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it modest for y'all.
Just a little bit. But yeah, man, we got a couple topics to talk about. Let's get started with this whole this whole YG thing, man, and DJ Mustard too. Man, they've been struggling. They've been struggling.
Hey, you gotta pull up the stats. Oh, you gotta.
Yeah. So what's called DJ Mustard sold 18,000 his first week. Well, I mean, this is a little bit, but it's mainly about YG. Because YG just came out with a new album. He only sold 8,000 units the first week. And they're talking about it.
I didn't even know that motherfucker came out with an album. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Exactly. That's the whole point. And then a month earlier, DJ Mustard had dropped, and he only sold 18,000 units as of now, since when he first dropped. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'm getting the timelines mixed up or whatnot. But let me know if you guys have the real specifics in the comments. But yeah, it's looking like them boys struggling.
Yeah, DJ Mustard sold 18,000 units in the first week. So
yeah.
We're not just making this shit up, guys.
Okay.
DJ Mustard sold 18,000 units in the first week. And just keep in mind, usually producers on I wouldn't put DJ Mustard close to DJ Khaled yet. I'd say he makes the same material wise. They're the same in terms of song.
He strictly beats. What's the name? DJ Khaled's a persona. DJ Khaled's a whole persona and everything. He's a character, and then DJ Mustard is straight up a DJ.
Okay.
He's straight up he strictly beats and shit like that. Of course, he goes on podcasts, talks his shit, but he strictly beats. You know what I mean? You're gonna see him on music videos, but he's gonna be the person that made the beats, kind of like what Metro Boomin be doing. And so, yeah, Metro Boomin, or not Metro Boomin, DJ Mustard sold 18,000, and YG, from looks of it, only sold 8,000. It's a shitty time when you don't have that Drake stimulus package, huh? It's a shitty time because y'all niggas turned on that nigga Drake.
Yep.
Now y'all niggas struggle. It's funny. It's just funny to see. And DJ Academics, that boy's a fucking rider. That boy be riding on fucking Drake's dick. Drake dick pokes out. Fucking DJ Academics is the first one running to it. I know this is DJ, but you a glazer, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. You a fucking glazer, dog.
What kind of analogy was that?
That nigga's dick riding. He's the first nigga to run to it. Right when Drake's dick drops, DJ Academics is fucking running to that motherfucker. But yeah, you a glazer, dog.
Hey, goddamn.
No offense, but yeah, you a glazer. But anyway, shout out to what's it called, the No Jumper podcast. What's the name? Adam 22, the alpha male, the persona of alpha males is. Yeah, he was over here. He was kind of I ain't gonna lie. He was actually coming for Whack 100 when it came to YG's ticket sale. He's like, why didn't Kendrick shout him out? Why didn't Kendrick at least? Yeah, I played a video. Oh shit! Let me share the screen. 1 second. But yeah, they're on the No Jumper podcast, and Adam 22 is like, hey, why isn't Kendrick Lamar shouting out YG on this shit? And fucking Wax 100's like, We don't know their relationship, but I mean, Dog was at the Pop Out Show concert, right? They was all cool and buddy, right? I don't know. I mean, it's a little weird. Check this out.
It's a hard time out here, man.
Looking like it. Oh.
Post YG's album. That's what a lot of people want to know. Go on and stand on stage with Kendrick do for everybody.
He did a lot for him.
Why didn't he post YG's album? That's what a lot of people want to know.
Ooh.
Man, y'all nitpicking. You know, YG probably wanted him to do that, but are you saying why didn't he just go out there and do it? I don't know if
I'm just saying after
I don't know if
after the whole LA got behind him so hard. Does he not owe, a little bit of a look here and there? Maybe do a song with somebody for their project? I mean, it doesn't seem like the biggest ass. Like, why does everybody just allow Kendrick to just exist in this mysterious, quiet little box away from everybody? And then, it's just like he's not expected to hop on anybody's project to do any normal rapper shit? I do think it's a decent question.
You don't know what they've done together. You don't know if YG held that back. I don't know what they've done together.
My bad. Let me go right back to where it was. But fuck it, you see how Whack 100's like, oh, no, we don't know their relationship.
Okay, so bring me up to speed. Who's Whack 100?
Whack 100, he's somebody that's good. Like if I'm not mistaken, he was in prison or something like that and became like a producer, whatnot. But he was coming out from prison. He was getting all the hood talent. It was something. I can't even tell you for the life of me, to be honest. Let me look him up. Let's look him up. Because I'm like, I think I know who Whack 100 is, and then I don't think he is because I've seen so many fucking podcasts of Whack 100. So he's a musical artist. He's 43 years old. Let's see. I'm trying to see because I'm like, he has all the scoop and he has the scoops and all the behind the scenes shit on everybody. And I'm like, who is this guy? I do be saying that shit too.
So why? Well, I'm trying to figure out why is he defending? Is he defending Kendrick or he's just like an industry guy? Like, yo, ain't nothing going on. I'm an industry dude. I'm behind the scenes. I know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's see. Who is Whack 100? According to the U.S. Sun, Whack 100 is well known in the American hip hop industry. Born Cash Jones, that's a dope ass name. I ain't gonna lie. On April 7th, 1978 in California, he's executive of many big hip hop labels, as well as managing directors of rappers Blueface and The Game. Whack has made headlines in the past by reportedly making snide comments about Tupac Shakur. I think I remember that shit. He allegedly led to boxer Mike Tyson knocking him out. He got knocked out by Tyson. He also gained attention after the death of hip-hop star Nipsey Hussle, claiming he got what was coming to him. Oh, this dude was an asshole. This dude's an asshole. And like I said, I don't believe most of these articles, but I mean, if he did say that shit, which I'm pretty sure the Sun would have ruined their fucking credibility by lying on him. And he's 43 right now. 43. What was this? Okay, he's like 46, 47 now. Whack is married to Kimberly Jones and the pair have 2 children, Prince and Devin? Okay, so pretty much he's like the behind the scenes. He's like a producer. Pretty much a person that's behind the scenes of all hip hop. I mean, is it something we should really care about on this, on this? Not really, but I mean, he does come on No Jumper a lot. He fucks with academics. Him and academics be fucking around with each other. I mean, he's linked to a lot of people in the hip hop community. And so he's like a West Coast connect.
Yeah, I see him as a guy who's on the West Coast. He's going to defend the West Coast. That's what I'm.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gathering from it.
yeah, that's really what I got from it. But yeah, I mean, he I mean, he's kind of right though because we don't know what kind of relationship they had. But even then, I can't even put that on Kendrick because YG's the one that went on. He went out of his way to diss Drake more or less on that one track, and then going to pop out a show concert.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He went out of his way, and so it's kind of funny how he went out of his way, and I knew they were gonna fuck him over. I knew I had a feeling because when he was talking to Dr. Dre and Dr. Like I said this in the previous, go check out my other videos. When he was talking to when he talked to Dr. Dre, he was like, "Hey man, we gotta work together, do music with each other, right?" And then Dre's like, "Call me." And I'm like, that felt so off, and I knew something was gonna fucking go down. And it's just funny to me now that he's suffering or his numbers are suffering after dissing Drake when his biggest moments are with Drake. You feel me? And that's what happens when you deal with niggas. Because niggas get forgetful, niggas get ungrateful, and their biggest moments when you're dealing with niggas, their biggest moments are probably with somebody else. And instead of working with that person to better themselves, that way they don't need that person. What do? They remember everything that person didn't do for their career and forget everything they did for him. Forget everything he did for him because his biggest moments, his biggest songs are with Drake. Let's keep it real.
Bitch, who do you love? Dun 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 dun. Yeah.
Please tell me why you always hate it. Why you hate it? Like, those are his biggest songs.
Those are the songs that people will forever remember.
Yeah, like it's.
He probably still making money from that song when clubs playing his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm sure if you go to Spotify right now, one of those songs are in his top 5. Let's keep it a buck. And so, yeah, it's funny how now they all turned on him. They numbers doing bad now. Now you're gonna see the effect of that shit. Cause now you ain't got the fucking Drake stimulus package, don't you, nigga? All right, let's listen to the rest of this video.
That's true.
He held that back. I don't know what they done together.
Oh, you said what they done?
Who Do You Love is the 5th song on his most popular list.
Oof, that's rough. That's rough.
It would have been nice if Kendrick shouted out YG's project, right?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely would have been a good look.
That would have been him behaving like a normal person.
About it, I'm gonna be real.
He's so mysterious.
I'm gonna be real. I think YG showed up, right, for one, to genuinely show support. 2, to let Drake know I didn't appreciate you throwing me in that shit. Because me and Kendrick both from Compton. Right? He didn't show up to say, Kendrick, I'm here. Now do something for me.
I bet if he was still cool, Drake would have posted his album.
I don't know.
I don't think
he was asking for collabs.
Kendrick showed up, and
I don't think Wax saw that video because he was asking for collabs at that fucking show. I don't know, Wax.
People that showed up to support Kendrick showed up genuinely to support Kendrick, not showing up to say, you owe me something.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was genuine. It was organic. It was real. It wasn't like he paid a bunch of people to show up.
No, yeah. They all showed up out of the goodness of their heart. It's kind of weird when you're doing stuff for somebody who doesn't want to return the favor, right?
Well, how do you know that? Did YG come out and say...
Okay, but what Wack is saying is true, too. Like, you're not obligated to help somebody out.
Yeah,
you're not obligated. Like, really, YG went out of his way. He went full on out of his way. And just because there was one mention of YG's name, he made a whole song about Drake. And, didn't say no names, but it was clearly about Drake. That only fucking, it didn't even break 1 million views. Ain't nobody listen to that shit. Is that what?
He called him a weirdo.
Yeah, some shit like that. Ain't nobody listen to that song. And then he was like, okay, fuck it, let me go ahead and boost the ratings or the views on my song. Let me go to Pop Out Show concert. And what's going on? I was just like, okay. I mean, shit, you clearly picked a side, and that's cool. But what's called, just remember, there's consequences to that shit. I just like the energy being kept. And yeah, Wack is also telling the truth too when he says he's like, nah, we don't know their relationship because we really don't. But my thing is like, hey, somebody has your back, you have their back regardless. Like, that's just that's just common knowledge.
Somebody from your same hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We from the same hood, right? I come to support you in your biggest moment of all time.
Yeah, this is biggest moment.
That was Kendrick's biggest moment of all time. I come to support you. I even drop a diss track against the opposing, person.
Yeah.
And then I go and you know what I'm saying, I produce an album. I try to get on with Dre. You have to connect to Dre. I can't get Dre. And then, you know what I'm saying, I can't get a shout out. Or I don't know, maybe he wasn't asking for a shout out, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all from the same hood, but
Yeah.
are y'all really? Like, do y'all still believe that? Like, are y'all really still from the same hood? Is it just like.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I don't think. Yeah, because I don't think Kendrick's really been back to his hood in a minute.
Kendrick went back to his hood.
For that one the speech at the Compton College, but fucking I don't think he's really been back to his hood like that.
I mean, he went back. He made the video in his hood.
I mean, yeah. Other than before this beef, I don't think Dog's been back to his hood, man.
Oh, okay.
Like before this beef, I don't think he's been back to his hood until it's like, oh shit, he's talking about me. All right, let me go back to my hood and do a fucking diss on this nigga and yada yada yada. And so I'm like, it's funny how everybody's now struggling. Everybody that went against the Drake train is now struggling because a lot of them don't realize, like, for the whole fucking beef, the whole "They Not Like Us" song to go as viral as it did, it needed the backing of a lot of powerful people. Because remember, Kendrick had Amazon, he had Spotify padding the fucking streams. I mean, let's think about it. He had all this backing for this one song. And after this song gets over, that's why they're playing it like crazy. That's why it's so fucking hot right now, is because they're playing it to a point where they're trying to keep it relevant. Because right now, this is the only thing they really got, like on Kendrick's side, because Euphoria was pretty good. It's not better than Family Matters. And so I think they knew that. Meet the Grams is not replayable. Not to mention Kendrick lied in that song. And then you got 616. It's just like, you can listen to it, but the replay value isn't there. It just isn't. The only song that really was replayable, that really wasn't Kendrick's song, was Like That. Wasn't really a replay. Other than Like That, They Not Like Us is the most replayable song out of that whole beef in front of Family Matters. Because I can still listen to Family Matters right now, and that shit's still hard.
Yeah.
That shit's still hard.
The thing is, when it came down to it, if somebody supports you, the least you can do is support them back. You may not have to support them back in an equal way, because everything doesn't have to be equal, but it's just a little bit, like,
a little quick shout out.
We know, and at the end of the day, we know Drake would have handed YG a verse if YG would have shut his fucking mouth. If YG would have just shut his dumb ass mouth, like that dumb ass look he got on his face right now, if he would have shut his stupid ass mouth and didn't come at Drake, he could have even went to the concert. He could have went to the concert
and just chill.
And chill like LeBron chilled. He would have got a fucking verse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, but at the same time, I don't even think then, like, even if he would have showed up, I'm pretty sure Drake would have still canceled his ass out.
No, honestly, because he was like, yo, my nigga YG, anytime Drake, because here's the thing, Drake does features for free.
Yeah.
What are you, because Yachty said this, what are you going to charge Drake for a feature? Like, you're just going to go broke. You're pretty much, all the money that you're spending On the
Yeah.
studio time, you can't charge Drake a feature. You just have to, yo, Drake, can you give me a feature?
Yeah, and Drake did that from the kindness of his heart too. You also got to think Drake helped a lot of upcoming artists. Now, some of them didn't get to where they wanted to go. I ain't gonna lie. Like the Black Boy, what's his name, Young Black Boy. I mean, we don't hear much about him. There's a couple other artists. What's the name? The Girl's Mind. What's his name? I forgot his. There you go. I forgot his name. But overall, Drake is a helpful. He's a person that actually helps his homies out. He's actually a person there that actually looks out for his people.
Yeah.
And thing is, and it's something that I see. There was a post by Plot Twist by Drake, pretty much by Drake, the burner account, and it was pretty much just showing all Drake's accomplishments and shit like that. And he's like, regardless of how much they love you, they're gonna love seeing you fall.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. Because that's how it is, man. They just are hating motherfuckers. And the reason why, like, if anybody else went after, or anybody else was going against Kendrick, or shit, even Kendrick himself, they would have been like, oh, shit, he's doing a great job. But with Drake, they're like, this nigga got smoked. Even though Drake came back and smoked 9 out of 10 niggas, like, this nigga got smoked. This nigga's trash. I never rock with Drake's music. That nigga shit's trash.
Yeah.
Why do you still got his album in your house? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Ain't nobody talking to you. But fuck it, they'll turn on him quick because it's expected of him. He's the king right now. And that's why I believe more and more that Drake is the top dog. He is the go to this shit. As much as I don't like his music. I'm not a fan of his. But it shows me more and more that he is the one. He is the dog. And like I said, like Kendrick, he's gonna disappear for another 10 years. He's gonna disappear for another 10 years. I bet you. Next album he drops, he's gonna be gone.
Next album drops when?
If he drops that shit. Cause I know Kendrick's actually listening to himself right now. He's like, fuck, if I drop this album, the only reason it's gonna blow up is because of the Drake beef. Fuck. And so and that's the issue too, because then do you ride the train and acknowledge the only reason why that shit was hot is because you're dissing Drake, or do you let the shit die down and try to release the album on your own merits and hoping that you're strong enough to let this album succeed? Hoping that you're strong enough. And so it's a dilemma right now. That you ever see that that video with Kendrick screaming at himself? He's inside a small room. That's Kendrick's head right now. He's screaming at himself because he wants to drop that album, but he doesn't want to be known as another nigga that dissed Drake. He doesn't want to be put in that category.
ADHD got him goddamn screaming at himself.
Oh yeah, now he's running all over his house right now. Whitney's like, "What is it, baby? Shut up, bitch." But yeah, he's going through it right now. And so shit, there's a little bit left of the video. Let's finish.
I reached out to Kendrick and he ignored me. You don't know that. You don't know what them two men have going on.
If Academics put out a documentary and I was all up in the documentary, I promoted the documentary, helped him out with the documentary, and then 6 months later, I put out a documentary. Crickets. Act doesn't shout it out, doesn't post about it. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. I see both their sides, but again,
I see both their sides. I just think I think Adam 22 was just trying to bring up a point.
Yeah.
And he wasn't trying to have it. He wasn't like, nah, you ain't about to sit here and make a narrative out of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though there's a narrative there, but he doesn't.
It's kind of true though. Like you said, like I'm on Wack's side, but still, what Adam said is still kind of, it's not as valid as your point, but it's pretty valid. It's like, damn, like we just did a whole campaign going against this nigga. I fucking cut myself off for ever being cool with that side and making great music with those people ever again to be on your side. I mean, the least I would have done is been like, okay, dog, I'm gonna shout you out on my video. You know what I mean? The least I would have done, like if I knew he went against everything and that was his meal ticket, his big meal ticket, I would have at least shouted, at least been like, okay, should go hit up my boy, such and such, his new album's coming out, yada yada yada. That's all you had to do. All you had to do, he didn't even have to put it on a post. All you had to do was put it on the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all you had to do. He didn't have to do anything extra. He didn't have to do anything on the side. All you had to do is go check out my homie's shit. And that would have been it. It would have been it. It's fairly simple. It's not anything that's like hard for him. That would have been hard for him to do. Something that would ruin his reputation. No, it was honestly, it's as easy as just posting our shit. It's just very easy. It'll take you no more than like a couple minutes just to type in, go support my boy's album. There you go. Picture of the album, yada yada yada. But I don't know. Both sides are valid. I agree more with Wack. Like Kendrick really isn't obligated to share shit, but I'm just like, if that's technically your boy now, I would have shouted him out. That's all I'm saying.
Kendrick is. I'm not gonna say he's selfish, but he's more like to himself.
He's real reserved, but at the same time,
he's real reserved into himself. So that's why I kind of see that 100 point.
But at the same time, I'm like, you weren't reserved during that beef.
Yeah,
you were comfortable.
You was getting everybody. You didn't tell other niggas. You tell everybody else. This is my beef. Everybody shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga was like, what? That nigga was more than comfortable. Fucking where he's doing the little sidebar, the crossbars on the little fucking on the fucking street, doing all them dance moves and shit. I'm like, he was comfortable then.
And he was doing his dance and shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm like, nigga, I'm like, hey, I don't even need you to go back to that mode. Just all I need from you is just a little quick shout out. That's it. But to add to that, there's also like confusion too. It's like when you don't know, or when you put out signs that you want help and you don't want it, and you tell them you don't want to be helped type shit. Like there could be signs like that too, especially when you're dealing with females. Like I feel like it's related to females, kind of like this video right here. Check it. I feel like it's this video right here, yo. The similarities. Hold up.
That's how you feel. I gotta respect it.
That's all you have to say. If that's how I feel, I'm gonna respect it.
You seem like
You said your one-liner. If that's all you have to say, let's hug and let's just let it go. You ain't trying to fight for nothing.
You seem like you've already made.
We already making a decision. You don't have a rebuttal
You
for nothing
seem
that I'm
like you've already
saying.
made your decision.
I wanted you to say something.
I'm
And you're not
listening to
saying
you speak.
it's not time to listen. It's time to talk. All of the things you say, you want to be there. You're here for me. You're all about the future and everything. You didn't even fight for a second.
All right, so context, my bad, I kind of fucked it up. But in the beginning,
play the beginning part real quick.
Yeah, I was about. Let's see. All right, check it.
I've decided to move into another direction.
That's how you feel. I gotta respect it.
Look at that bottle. Ain't no damn water in that bottle. First off, before we even get started, there ain't no damn water in that bottle. That dude had an empty ass water bottle. If I could put it to his lips and shit like he was drinking a motherfucker, like. But that's how I feel this shit is, and also shout out to this. This is like an old show. But look at this damn behavior though, man. I mean, it's kind of like in this situation, like when you ask for help from Kendrick, it's like, oh, go ahead.
No, well, you go ahead.
Yeah, when you're asking help from Kendrick, it's kind of like this. It's a lot of deflecting. It's a lot of going around, beating around what you say or going back on what you said. Like this lady clearly said, I'm going into another direction. Pretty much saying she's going to be with somebody else. And dude was like, okay, cool. And then this bitch, lost her mind.
You didn't even fight for me. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, bitch, you the problem. You the problem, bitch. But yeah, I feel like it's
this is a perfect example of what they call the shit test.
yeah,
And women need to stop doing shit tests like this. This is not the
it's not healthy.
This is a modern American British way of doing it.
Nah,
West-
there's this movie I think called oh, go ahead.
So a shit test is basically when a woman tests your masculinity. They test your strength, your fortitude to see if you're gonna stand on like your own 2 feet and not take any shit from them. And the reason why women do this is to see how strong you are, how mentally strong you are, which is it's basically like a mating thing. It's no different from when a peacock opens up their chest to the female peacock, and then the female peacock gets aroused. It's the same thing, but in this dynamic right here, the way she's doing it, if like men are so fucking like literal. If you tell us you want to move, if you tell us you want to move in a different direction, I'm just gonna take your word for it.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's just that we're straight up simple. We're simple creatures. We're simple beings. I mean, girls make things complicated to a point where it makes it seem like men are complicated, but at the end, we're simple. You tell us one thing, we believe it, and the whole time you're trying to bullshit us, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, no, we don't play those games. And gentlemen, if you're with a woman that plays games like this, run from the hills. Run for the hills, because this girl's the whole relationship's gonna be a shit test.
She's gonna fuck you up.
She's a nightmare to be around. Like she just complains all the time, nags. Like you see all that nagging she was doing. You said you said you want to do this. I'm like, ugh. What man wants that? And like I said, she's pretty and she's cute, got a bad little body on her. But at the end, men are like men now. Men are turning into a soft guy era. They're doing passport bros. Men are finding new innovative ways now to not deal with y'all bullshit.
Yeah.
And so now men are just checking out and they're choosing peace over any of the bullshit y'all got going on. Like they're choosing peace now. I mean, they're not gonna deal with y'all's bullshit no more. Men are choosing peace over women. And when you have a man like that, that's a dangerous man too, because then a man like that can get anything done. Man that chooses peace over women, man like that can get anything done because he doesn't come home to a war. Man, going home to women like this, you're going home to a war. After just fighting the world, you have to come back home and fight her. You know what I mean? And that big booty is nice, but it's not fun when you're in a chaotic household.
Yeah, it ain't.
And so, and even the makeup sex ain't even all that either. He's just going through all the bullshit. Oh shit! The police came in. Hey Reggie, run, nigga, run! Shit, they coming to my house. All right, we're gonna go take this out on mobile. Everybody, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Oh man, they finally got you, nigga. I knew they was gonna get you. Don't tell them nothing, nigga. Oh man, my bad. But yeah, yo, like going home to a woman like that is awful.
Yeah, I mean, men, we gotta be careful, man. We gotta protect our peace, dog, because there's a lot of women out here acting like that. That's so goddamn. So it's okay for a woman to be needy, but if you're gonna be a bitch and be needy, those two do not like. If you're gonna be needy, you gotta be like soft, warm, and caring. If you're gonna be a bitch and oh fuck no, you're gonna ruin that man's life.
Oh man, she's just nagging too on that video, man. She was just nagging, like run for the hills when it comes to women like that, man. Like on the real.
Worst thing you can do for the woman like that, with a woman like that, is put a baby in her.
Oof. I hate having to deal with a motherfucker like that. Oh, imagine having to pay child support to that. Ugh. She comes to court with rainbow colored hair.
And nothing you could ever do would be right for her.
Woo! Hell no.
And here's the thing: even if he was like, "Oh no, baby, please don't go. Oh no, baby," you know what I'm saying. Let's say he does fight for her, she's gonna keep pushing away. She's gonna continue
I mean,
pushing away.
and if you do end up messing with women like that, you just have to show her you don't care. Show her that you don't care. She's gonna keep running to you every time. That's how you manipulate them. If you really want to play the manipulation game, then show her you don't care. Did you really fuck that bitch? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You cheated on me? Baby.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I can't remember. What? You mean you don't remember? You like you're digging that bitch? Who knows? It's just like he's some crazy ass terms at her. She's like, I can't stand your ass. I can't stand you.
Like, no, I just stick my dick in that bitch. I work on it.
Yeah. You're like, I can't stand your ass. And then you just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Get over here, bitch. Just whip your dick out. Get over here, bitch. Come get you what you've been listening. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you. That's right, bitch. Like, yeah, you can manipulate the shit out of a woman like that.
That's true.
If you wanted to. Like, if you some asshole, bad boy persona or whatever, you can do that. I mean, you can manipulate the shit out of a woman like that. That woman doesn't even believe the shit that she hears. That nigga said, I'm good to go. He's like, all right, peace. That girl's still fighting that nigga on his way out. Like that nigga, you know what I mean? He can manipulate his way in and out whenever he wants to.
Yeah,
women like that are easy manipulated, and then they get mad at real men or good men because of her bad choices.
Yeah.
But at the end, she's gonna run back to that nigga.
Yeah,
that nigga says, come suck this dick, bitch." She's halfway to his house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
women like that deserve dogs.
yeah, they deserve dogs. They deserve to be dogged out. You exactly where you need to be in life. Like, there's this girl. I told this girl, I was on a date with this girl, and she's like, she was telling me, I don't know what I think I took her to McDonald's, and then she was trying to cover her face being with me. I'm like, what was that? He's like, oh, that's my ex. I still think about him sometimes. I was like, think about him? Yeah, I mean, we ain't together, right? I was like, you sure right. You exactly right. So I went over to the dude. I was like, hey, man, old girl over there talk about you, man. Go holler at her. Oh, shit. All right, bro. Thanks, man. And then fucking a month later, her ass got pregnant. And I was like, and then she hit me up, trying to get me to clean up that mess. She was like, Ruben, can we just talk for a little bit? Your talking always helps me out. I was like, yeah, I got you. And then I told her, he's like, well, first off, he's like, you pregnant? Yeah. He's like, is he with you? No, he left me. He's like, what do you do? He's like, he ended up having sex with my sister. I was like, fantastic. I sent her a message, fantastic. She's like, fantastic? What do you mean that's fantastic? I was like, baby, you're exactly where you need to be. Part of the statistics. Thank you. Blocked her ass and everything. She's calling me. Nigga, you do should block me, nigga. I was like, baby, why you yelling? I said, why you yelling? Just know that I think I told her something fucked up. I said, the bus is gonna be running a little bit late tomorrow when he catch it. So just know you probably gonna be an hour late to work tomorrow. Cause she worked at like a Wendy's or some shit like that. Okay. And so she's like, hey, fuck you, nigga, fuck you stank ass motherfucker. I was like, I understand. Thank you. I hung up on that. She's still cussing me out and shit, she's still trying to call me, and I know she's cussing. Like, women like that are exactly where they need to be in life. In the background. Somebody's side chick. You know, a single mother. They're exactly where they need to be in life. And it's fucked up to say it, but that's exactly what it is. Like, women like that are going to be single mothers. Loud mouth, this and that, nagging all the time. They're going to be single mothers, and that's just where it's going to end or how it's going to end. They're exactly where they need to be in life. And so I just let it be. I'm not going to argue with these women. Don't argue, and also don't argue with these women too, man. That back and forth, the one thing I can't agree with these women is the back and forth does make you look a little weak.
Yeah, the back
It
and forth
does.
make it.
Like the one thing I can't agree with these women or these types of women is the back and forth makes you look weak. Like I'm not going back and forth with any of these females. I'm gonna give them the look like, and then I'm just gonna get up and walk away. That's it. Walk away or walk out.
You let me know when you handle all that.
Oh no, this is the last time I'm speaking to her. Shit, this is the last time. Like,
No,
nah.
I'm saying like if it's a long term relationship, like
Oh, okay. Nah, then
Yeah.
you can come talk to me. I ain't coming to talk to you. Shit.
No, you know what I'm saying. I just say like nowadays,
Mhm.
if they're on the phone with me, I'll hang up. I'll be like, hey, look, I'll just talk to you later. Or if like we in person,
Also, thank you to everybody joining in on the live stream right now. Shout out to y'all. Much love.
yeah. If it's these rude, crazy women, you know what I'm saying. If you in person with them, if you encounter them and they're
Yeah.
being a public embarrassment, the best thing for you to do is walk the fuck away.
Oh yeah, no, like that'll be the last time. Like I'm not gonna put myself in the same environment twice. You feel me? I'm not gonna put myself in the same toxic, nasty ass environment twice. Like let a motherfucker talk to me crazy every day. Like I don't give a fuck how cute you are, how big your ass is. I don't care how big your titties are. I do not care. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. And so what I'm gonna do is this is gonna be the last time you have access to me. When you take away access, they can't do nothing. And that's sometimes that hurts them more than you being there and fucking talking to them and actually talking all that bullshit. Like you lose access to me talking crazy to me. Right when I hear you talking crazy to me, you lose that access. We're not gonna do any talking. And so, like I said, I don't care. Like there'll be a bad motherfucker. I do not care. It could be Megan Good butt naked in front of me. Be like, put your clothes on, bitch. I'm taking your ass home. Or if she starts talking shit, I'll be like, okay, I'm calling you Uber. Get the fuck outside. Should be out here in an hour. Like, you ain't gonna be in here. Shit. Nah, man, like that's how it should be though.
Or you just bring another woman to the scene. You know what, baby? You know, since you want to act up, let me just
I'm
go
gonna call
ahead.
your friend. Maybe she's in a better mood today. I'm gonna call your friend. Maybe she's in a better mood today. You don't have my friend's number. Hello? Wait, what? Yeah, go and come on over. Your friend's acting up today. I knew she's acting up. I can't stand that bitch. And then she in the background listening to the whole thing. She's like, what'd you say, bitch? Wait, what? Oh, did that bitch say this to me? It's like whatever, bitch. You ain't getting no man. It reminds me of that one scene with Taraji B. Henson and that Asian. There's a movie with Taraji B. Henson and there's an Asian girl. They work at a nail salon or some shit like that. I can't remember the name of the movie for the life of me, but some ghetto ass movie. And then fucking Taraji B. Henson's roasting this girl. She's like, why you got no man on your side, huh? But she's talking Asian, being racist and shit. And the Asian lady's like, I got a man on my side. Why don't you? And then everybody's like, oh shit. Like that's how it feels. Like I'm just like, and Taraji P. Henson still don't got a man. It was.
You don't?
Nah, I don't know. I don't give a fuck about these celebrities, but still,
Bad motherfucker.
man, she used to be bad, man. But I'm looking at her now. She was complaining the other day about black men this, black men that. Where are they at? I'm like, bitch, they far away from you, and that's what it should be.
They run in the opposite direction for a reason.
Yeah, they getting the hell away from you.
Some of these bitches just have amnesia or some shit. Like they just forget they're the problem. You know?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna like men are a lot of men are soft. I get it, and women just get used to running over men. They just get used to that shit. They get used to like every man being soft because everybody ain't soft boy or whatever. Not for me. I wouldn't do it. But these women are gaining this power and they're having this strength to just talk to a man any old kind of way.
I mean, it's not even that they got power. It's they got a delusion. They're delusional.
Delusion of power.
it's a delusion of power. It's an illusion. It's an illusion of power because the power used to be the family dynamic for both men and women.
Mm.
Both men and women, that the family dynamic was the true power. And now we're more single than any generation that came before us. And so now there's no power now. The last time we had power as a family dynamic, at least in the black community, was back in the 1960s when motherfuckers were calling us niggas this, niggas that. My grandpa's time, my dad's time, they've been getting called niggas. That's when we're more together. How come we're more together then than we are now when we're supposedly quote unquote free? You know what I mean? How were we more together back then? And so, and I'm just, and I don't blame none of this on the women either. It's not the women's fault. It's the men's fault. At the end of the day, it's the men's fault. We allowed y'all motherfuckers to spew that bullshit. Our women started listening to that bullshit on fucking TV.
Yeah.
And so, because TV knew exactly who to go after. The men were at work. The men weren't in here watching daytime television, watching TV. It was the women that were at home. And so, and I'm not against it either. I'm not against women in the workplace either. I'm not saying all that. I'm just saying when we had that family dynamic, that's when we were the strongest. Now we're so divided. I mean, what is it? 80%, 70, 80% of black children are growing up in single parent households. And 80% of the times it's majority in a single mother's household.
Yeah, that's a problem, man.
We divide. We're more divided than ever. And so the whole family dynamic has gone out the window, and we started glorifying individualism, which is great. I mean, being an individual, this and that is great. At the end of the day, it means nothing. It means nothing if you don't have a family to go back to.
We have to work together, and that's the problem.
Oh, yeah.
We got to do because we came from a struggle. We came from getting it out the mud. We feel like we got to do everything ourselves, which is not true yet. We need each other. We need to go through and learn how to communicate and speak to one another so we can get to a better place in life.
Yeah. Like, bro, I mean, it's just about the whole idea of just working together, man. It's just everybody wants to be themselves. Everybody wants to be independent. Like independence or whatever is the biggest thing that's like programmed into most people today is being independent, this, independent, that. Like they want to be able to go back and say, I did it without no man, this and that, yada, yada, yada. That's always been the thing. And I'm like, the issue wasn't the men. It wasn't. The issue is what men let happen. And the things that men let happen end up destroying the community, most communities, especially in the black community. I say black community particularly because it's the most single community out of all races. Out of all races, we're not married, we're not going crazy, and I know the divorce rate kind of stopped and slowing down, but at the same time, it's like it's still not great. You know what I mean? Still not great. Like very few people are getting married. Only 25% of our people are in marriages right now, and only 5% of those marriages are actually going to last all the way through. So you only have a 5% chance in the black community for a successful marriage. 5% chance. And so,
but
and not to mention, in today's age, divorces usually going to be initiated by women too. And so it's really just getting the women on board or working with each other because at the same time, anything goes wrong, it's not even for better or for worse now. It's just for worse. And then I can get the fuck out of here.
right.
I had a good wedding. Spent over $10,000 on a fucking wedding. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is now in today's day and age. I'm not trying to get all Kevin Samuels on y'all, but I mean it's true. It's the truth. RP to the homie too.
R.P.
But
to the
yeah,
goat.
yeah, RP to the big on. I'm watching. He has so much content out there. Like y'all, if y'all have a chance, go watch Kevin Samuels, man. I know you guys are gonna be a little shaky listening to the message, but I'm telling you, the message is real
Yeah,
because they're not gonna hear the message because of the messenger. But I'm telling you, listen to the message. Don't listen to all the yelling and all the fucking strictness in Kevin
yeah,
Samuels' voice. Just listen to the message. Just listen to the direct message he's trying to lay out. If you get through it and listen to it, I think it would actually change your lives. There's so many women's lives that have been changed by Kevin Samuels. It's crazy.
yeah,
It's crazy. Like so many women are coming out now and saying that Kevin Samuels was right. I remember there was a post on Instagram, or just saying there's one Instagram post. It was thousands. Like I scrolled half a day through these fucking comments just because I could. And it was nothing but girls thanking Kevin Samuels. There's girls in fucking Korea thanking Kevin Samuels because their marriage ended up being better. I mean, they're all thanking Kevin Samuels for like thousands of fucking comments I saw on one of his posts. And so people like that, I mean, their work goes unnoticed until they died, until they die. And after he died, there's so much content of Kevin Samuels I can't keep up. There's so many side videos he has out there. Like, guys, go check him out on the real. Like, I know I'm getting Kevin Samuels-y, but still, go check out that man's work, dude. That dude was spitting nothing but facts.
yeah.
That dude, he kept it real. Like, I ain't gonna lie, there's a comedic side to him, but just let him cook. Anyways, let's get off that. Let's just move on from that topic, and let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Nitty gritty.
Yes,
I'm gonna do a
sir.
little reaction for y'all, man. One
Yep, yep,
one of the biggest artists out right now. I think
yep.
if, I think if there was a big four, he would be that fourth person.
Of this
Um,
generation, yeah.
of that generation. So y'all know the bigger three: J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, right? So
Yeah.
I believe there's a big four. And I think Big Sean is that number four. He just came out with a new album. Man, amazing artwork, amazing lyricism, amazing songwriting. Whoever the DJ engineers were, it was amazing. Honestly, um, a lot of heat, a lot of heat for the album. I don't really understand it, but at the same time, I get that people just love controversy, so they kind of wanted to hear him say something about Kendrick. They kind of wanted to hear him get back at Kendrick, but he made that album for him and his fans. So I don't think the
Yeah.
fans even cared if he, talked about Kendrick or not. They just wanted to hear something inspirational. And we gonna react to a few songs, man. Um, I can share it on mine.
What is the album? Or you want to share it on your screen?
Yeah, I can share it on mine. I
I
got
bet.
I got the album. The album's called Better Me Than You.
And how many songs does he have on the album?
Uh, how many songs he had? I think yeah. Well, we'll have to listen to the whole thing, but 19.
He has 19.
Yeah.
Damn, Charlie Wilson's on this album? Oh, shit.
Why I can't pull up the select tab to share? I'm trying to pull up my Apple Music on here. Now, you know what? Maybe I don't have to share screen. I can just go there.
Actually, you don't even have to share the screen. You just say what it is. Play it.
Play it.
All right. Which one's the first one?
Let me
Ooh.
see.
I don't know if you heard that pop on the live.
Uh,
God damn, that felt good.
so we'll listen to one with Charlie Wilson, "Break the Cycle." So we just kind of skim through the album, kind of listen to it, give y'all a review, show y'all that hey man, this album's actually worth listening to.
All right.
But are you ready for the first one?
I like that line. He's like, I fell on, I fell off.
Yeah,
That little twist of words. I like that one.
yeah. I think that first verse, man, first verse, like I said, he really came out, and then the use of Charlie Wilson's voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come and lift me up,
yeah.
and
That was already. What was it? Is that the Outstanding beat?
it's stranded.
No, the song from Outstanding. He sampled Outstanding. Or am I tripping?
Outstanding. You have to do.
Yeah, I gotta dig it up. It's all good though. But nah, the song's pretty hard though. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's a pretty
Yeah,
hard song. I can't even front on that.
yeah. It's called Break the Cycle. So break the cycle when you like when it start. Basically, what he's going with in that first verse is he's saying like, "Yo, like there's trials and tribulations that you have to go through, but
Yeah,
you have to learn that this is a part of the process in order for you to break the cycle." And he's going to get into more details of like what he means by break the cycle. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Nah, it's pretty hard though. I ain't gonna lie. I like the song. I like the
yeah,
song
man.
so far. Oh, hey,
Oh,
hey,
he
that
said a lot right there. He said a lot right there. American
man,
Dollar crashing
catching
out,
up, but I'm not.
but I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, he knows
yeah.
what's up.
I don't know if y'all know, but the American Dollar is.
Yeah, that value is gonna be hitting rock bottom. Like in the next 5 years, that US dollar is gonna be looking rough. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Check this out. All this inflation just for the US dollar just to go down.
Oof. Yeah, as I'm climbing a mountain, even if I can't see the top of it, living the highs, thriving the lows, understand a whole different control. I done
Yeah.
hit, baby, the mission control, ulterior motives that's getting exposed, not enough money to give with my soul. Yeah, nah, that I ain't gonna lie, when you started going off like that, that shit was actually crazy. I'm looking at the lyrics right now. That I ain't gonna lie, he went off though. That was fucking hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's
That pocket. So I mean he's telling a story like, yo, like um you have sometimes you have to go through a different cycle. So there's
yeah,
different cycles. You know what I'm saying? There's not just like one cycle in life. There's not a high, there's not a low, you know what I'm saying? You're born into the struggle, then the high you get out of the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's a it's a cycle. It keeps going. Your problems never stop. Y'all
true.
problems never stop. That's why you gotta get the help that you need now because the problems never stop. You
Yeah,
just learn to deal with them because life is about suffering, and you just learn to deal with suffering, and you solve the problems that you can solve that's in your control. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
yeah,
I feel like that's what he's getting
yeah.
at with
No,
that.
this is a personal album. Like you could tell how personal this is probably
This
gonna
is a
be for
personal
him.
album that I would listen to because
Yeah,
it's vulnerable, and at the same time, I there's no weird shit going on
yeah,
like that one album, but
yeah.
this is like this is something that I can listen to, I can get when I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with this.
Oh, there's a line he's about to say. He's like, "Go ahead." I don't know if you want to go and play it.
He's most likely he's just talking on the rest of that. But yeah, I mean, powerful song, man. Powerful song. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how
Oh, there's
people
an
like,
outro to that boy,
yeah. Oh,
Dwayne
you
the
want to
Rock
hear that?
Johnson.
Oh, you want to hear that part?
I guess I don't know. I didn't know. You saying that Rock was his homeboy. I
Yeah,
get.
yeah, yeah.
Ash used to be a flight attendant on Bill.
But yeah,
Real.
this song is very powerful, man, and it speaks to you,
Hmm.
depending on who the person is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can understand, if you can feel what
Oh yeah.
he's saying, yo, I had to break the cycle.
Yeah.
Some of us have to break the cycle.
Yeah. He got some inspirational type stuff, man. I'm like, and this is why I think he was crying the other day on his live because I don't think people truly got what he was saying. Like, just listen to this song alone. I don't think people truly understand. Like, people are on the hype train of the whole beef.
Here's the rock.
Uh,
That you're an inspired artist to begin with, like right out of the gates. And I'm sure holding your baby boy gives you a whole new perspective on this new evolution of what inspiration means, right? So I'm sure, man, I'm sure your motivation, inspiration is through the roof every time you hold your baby boy. And what's cool, it just your baby boy at 9 months is already almost bigger than Kevin Hart, so that's really cool. All right, my brother, I love you, man, and I'm so happy for you, man. I can't wait to see your baby boy.
That's what's up.
He said it's crazy. Your baby boy's 9 months old, and he's almost big as Kevin Hart. So
Shit. Nah, that was cool though. It's like he's on an inspirational trip right now. And I'm like, hey,
man.
that's something that people need to hear because people have just been on this dark anger tour right now. They're going crazy off that whole rap beef and tearing other people down and shit. That's actually good to hear. All right, what's the next song we got?
All right, so next song we got "Who You Are" and it's "Superstar." Who you are, parentheses, inside the parentheses says "Superstar."
Hmm. Hey.
That's a California beat.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Who produces?
Little Rich. I'm on Genius right now. Um, yeah. Okay. Oh. Mm. Okay. Let's kind of talk about a female. Oh, that's a booty shaker anthem.
Yeah,
Yeah, they always got to do that too. They always got to make a song that
yeah,
make girls' booty jiggle. I got it.
yeah.
I got it.
I ain't gonna lie,
That's pretty,
that was a nice
yeah.
little song. Like with the little California little
Yeah.
Richie. What you say? Little Richie did it?
No, Little Rich, Jonah Lennox, The Dream, Big Sean, Tom Cat. Man, he has a lot of people that work on his music. Like he put a lot of time and a lot of effort. He had a lot of people working on this shit. I wonder how many units he sold.
But that beat though,
The beat was hard though. I'm rocking to the beat, and I'm like, yeah, this is a quick booty shaker. This is like a booty shaker anthem. Get them booty shaking. Nah, it was hard though. It was hard. It was nice. That was more like a club song. That's a song you hear in the club.
yeah. You like just
I rocked with it. I rock with it.
you bobbing your head, so you like, oh, this shit fucking fire.
Oh
And
yeah,
that na dum 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 dum.
yeah.
That shit fire. That's like
Oh
an
yeah.
old guitar chord.
And
I would
so
say.
that's Who You Are Superstar. What's the next one we're rocking with?
All right, let's skip around. Let's go. It is what it is. We got the big snitch Ghana in there.
He said Big Snitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, I'm rocking with it. I'm rocking with it. What's called? Yeah, he's pretty much just talking this shit like the fuck
we
like
give him numbers and hashtag.
yeah, you doing big yeah, because I mean he's at that level now. Shout out to the Big Sean, man. Detroit's very own, baby. D Town.
Yo, man. Hey, you actually know he was born in L.A.
He was?
Yeah, he was born in L.A. Then he moved to Detroit, but he
Mm.
claims Detroit because he was raised in Detroit.
I mean, yeah, I mean, same thing with me claiming Texas. Like me, I claim a lot of states because I'm a mutt. Like I was born in Flint, Michigan, raised in Michigan a quarter of my life, raised in Texas a quarter of my life, lived in Utah another quarter of my life, and went to the army, et cetera, et cetera. It's like I'm a mutt. I'm from everywhere. So, but yeah, no, I claim South Texas too, 956. What's good, everybody down there? But you know, I was really born in Flint, Michigan. You feel me? And so, yeah, man. I mean, shit. Both, you know, he gets best of both worlds, really. Shit. All right, let's keep it going. I want to hear Gunna's verse.
Yeah, I don't really know what Gunna said, but yeah, I think it was fire.
Nah, I like the shout out to the Detroit Pistons though. Jump off the P. I can ball in Detroit like I'm playing the Pistons.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that was a hard little verse he had, man. I ain't gonna lie on that one.
What the hell do you mean by jump off the P?
You said what?
Jump off the P? What?
Private jet?
Oh.
Jump off. Oh wait, no. I think he might have said I jump off the P. I think it's like a double entendre because he can jump off the P of Pistons on the court, and he'll jump off the P, or he can mean jump off the Palace, which used to be where Detroit's playing. There's a lot of it's like a triple, quadruple entendre on that one.
Nice. I'm impressed, Gunna. I'm impressed.
So a reference not only to collaborators Big Sean's hometown of Detroit, but also the fact that Gunna and Sean play just as hard as the Bad Boy Pistons. Okay, I see you. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much that's what he was saying. He was playing with the Pistons. Shout out to the Pistons though. They fucking I guess they technically shout out the Bad Boy Pistons with Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer. Everybody in Detroit was good. You got shouted out, but that was a hard song. I ain't gonna lie, that was a hard song. Yeah. It might be my favorite, but I ain't gonna lie, Break the Cycle right now is still taking the cake for me. Charlie Wilson. Break the Cycle. What's the next one?
All right, let's do this and that.
This and that?
Yeah.
Oh, Bryson Tiller and Kodak.
I think this is the one I really like. Ooh.
Hey.
Stressing on me, what it's gonna be. Back to back with the press, many times I gotta memorize. I done seen so much pain, that shit got me desensitized. OG talking about stick to that script, I had to improvise. This that classic B.I.G. shit, I got them hypnotized. Moving at my own pace, doing shit my way. Way before the braids, yeah, they been took the wave. Ain't nobody from the crib ever did it big like this. It's like my parents turning my kids how I'm taking care of that shit. I had to go through it just to get to it. Had to watch from the bench, I had to sit through it. Get to it, trust issues, put my Blake to it. My monkey, an alcoholic, had to sip through it. I hope the same damn demons don't harm me. Come with the down like them was on me. I'd have been down so bad before, I swear I wasn't gonna get back. But look, the old me and the new me is a mismatch. They don't understand or how much it's taking.
Hey, I like that. The old me and the new me is a mismatch. Yeah, I like that.
Break, cause we've been through this and that. Fucking though we still attack. If they stab me off in the back, then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs, we made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. Been through this and that. Fucking though we still intact. That's right here for all the ones that ain't here, can't come back. If there's one thing
yeah, you can tell this is a personal album though. A real personal album.
But it's like you can listen to it. It's not
Bryson Tiller.
That's how I'm living, like I'm in a city. GTS, how I'm putting the like
Hey. And scored. Backed up.
I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a fact, that's a fact. They do this and that, fuck it, know we still intact. Cause right here for all the ones that ain't can't come back. If there's one thing I'ma do is put the crib on my back. Now we back, that's a fact, that's a fact, that's a fact.
Kodak. See what you got.
Niggas ain't fucking with me, I can't just follow that you give me. Back on the camera, that's a fact, that's a fact. Had to cut back, change, I don't know I fuck with me. Smack with me, cause I was supposed to go to get snapped back, let the pockets out and get lit. Used to dream being dead like that. Martin Luther King, she see how I live. Big Nicholas, Westbrook, big
That wasn't it, though. I ain't gonna lie. Well, pause it real quick. Hey, Kodak, man. If you gonna mention Martin Luther King or the greats, you gotta go hard, dog. You gotta go hard. He's like, Martin Luther King should see the way that I'm living. I'm like, you probably shouldn't. Nah, you probably shouldn't.
No. Kodak's actually living like a very good, modest life. He actually put on a lot of the Haitians. Like he puts on the Haitian. Like he sends a lot of money back to Haiti.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
I think Kodak back in the beginning.
I mean, to keep it real, I mean, Kodak is living like a rich nigga. That's not. I don't think that's the dream, though.
So what? So you saying like that's not Martin Luther King's dream? That's
I
like
don't think so.
his dream.
Yeah, that's his dream. He's just adding. I mean, I don't know. Even if you add Martin Luther King, you gotta go harder than that. You have to be like saying Martin Luther King went through all this. This is me living or some shit like if you went some crazy.
Yeah.
This is a soft beat song. This ain't the type of song to be like Martin Luther King should see me living or see what I'm living. I don't know. For me personally, I'd be like, nah, I would have got harder in the paint for that one.
Yeah.
But let's keep it pushing.
Yeah. Kodak always mess it up, but yeah, Bryson Tiller. People need to give Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller went hard though. I'm gonna give him his credit where the credit is due, dog. Bryson Tiller went hard on that shit.
Yeah, Bryson Tiller has some good shit, man. He's literally like a very lyrical person.
Yeah, Bryson Tiller had some good bars on there. It's just like his verse. I feel like his verse was too small.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he should have had a bigger verse to be real.
It was impactful.
Yeah, like I feel like it was like right at the borderline of being like, oh shit, he steals the show. Mm-hmm. It was borderline. But yeah, I don't know where we at right now.
Next song we're gonna listen to is Iconic.
Iconic?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I'll be right back. My bad. I gotta run and get my fiance real quick. 1 second, yo.
Oh shit, we still live? Oh damn. Okay. Alright. Well, looks like live on YouTube. Twitch. Man. Oh, it's taking a while. Shoot.
That was good, Brody.
Yeah. You want to go ahead and end it there?
Shit. We going to do that. But yeah, I mean that was that was pretty good. I think we can end it there. But yeah, it's tired.
Yeah.
Old boy has to wake up around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, yo. So let's go and send him off to bed. But anyways, thank y'all for tuning in and jumping in. It's been real. I know we talk a lot of junk, but I promise y'all this. It's coming from a place of comedy. So don't think we're taking this personally or getting mad or just talking shit. Like we talking shit just because we can.
Yeah.
Until we get silenced, until we get canceled, we're gonna talk that shit. Anyways, to everybody that's been tuning in, thank you guys. We're officially at, I think it was 150 subscribers. We have over 200 videos. We're going on 40,000 views as a channel, which ain't much, but it's a lot to us. So just bear with us, y'all. We get in there piece by piece. Thank you to everybody that's been tuning in. We couldn't have done it without y'all. Anyways, let's get up out of here, man. And if your mom's ovulating, tell her to give me a call, all right? All right, peace. And remember, there's one thing and one thing only. Just remember, there's one thing, y'all.
It's too easy.